First, we have kamusta po.
Kamusta
Instead
po?
of just kamusta. It comes from the Spanish phrase, como esta.
Muesta.
We add the word po to this to make it polite.
Musta po?
Finally, pay attention to the ending. We went from kinagagalak kong makilala ka to kinagagalak ko po kayong makilala. Ka or you is changed to the plural pronoun kayo to make the sentence more formal.
Kayo.
The pronoun is moved to the front of the verb, and ng is added to connect the words. Finally,
No.
we also add po to the
Po.
sentence to show respect.
This is way too fast.
One more time. The informal way to introduce yourself in Filipino is
Kumusta
Kamusta?
ka po?
Ako si Erica.
Oh, informal.
Kinagagalak kong makilala ka.
Informal.
The formal way to introduce yourself is Kamusta po?
Ako?
Ako si Erica
Ako
Reyes.
si...
Kinagagalak ko po kayong makilala. Now it's time for Erica's tips. Have you gotten hold of saying, kinagagalak kong makilala ka?
No, Erica.
Well, you might be Here's how we say thank you in Filipino. It's very easy.
Salamat.
Salamat. Salamat. Salamat means thank you. When saying thank you very much, you just need to add marami.
Maraming.
Salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Maraming
Very much thank you. Okay.
Salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Marami means a lot, and the ng is a connector added to marami
Oh,
to connect marami and salamat.
marami na.
Maraming salamat literally means
Marami.
many thanks and is equivalent to thank you very much. Do you remember what we need in order to do that? That's
Po.
right. We just need to add the word po. Salamat po. Salamat
Salamat po. Maraming salamat
If
po.
you really want to thank someone in a formal setting, you can add marami, which means a lot, as we have just learned. Maraming salamat po. Maraming
Maraming
salamat po. Now, how do you answer? It's easy. Just say, walang anuman.
Walang anuman.
Walang anuman.
Anuman.
Walang
Walang
anuman
anuman.
literally means
No worries.
it's nothing.
It's nothing. No
But it
worries.
is the equivalent of you are welcome.
Walang
Wala
anuman.
means nothing,
Wala.
while anuman stands for whatsoever. It is a very common phrase to say when replying to a friend or a stranger who is thanking you. To make it formal and more polite, just add po.
Walang
Walang anuman po.
Walang anuman po.
Walang
Walang
anuman.
anuman po.
So when someone says salamat or maraming salamat po to you, you can simply reply with walang anuman or walang anuman po.
Walang
Yes.
anuman po.
First, we'll learn the greetings we use when meeting people. Kamusta?
Kamusta?
Kamusta.
Kamusta?
Do you remember this from the first lesson? Kamusta literally means how are you? But it is used as hi or hello.
Kamusta?
Musta is a shortened version of kamusta,
Musta?
which you can use when greeting friends.
Musta? Okay.
Musta,
Hmm.
for formal situations, we use kamusta po.
Kamusta po?
Kamusta po.
Kamusta po?
Now, here are sometimes specific greetings used when meeting people. Magandang araw.
That is good day.
Magandang
Hello na.
araw.
That's morning, no araw.
Literally,
Magandang araw.
Magandang araw means good day.
Good day, yeah.
To be more specific about which time in the day we greet someone, we use magandang umaga,
Morning,
magandang tanghali,
day,
and magandang hapon.
hapon,
Meaning,
afternoon.
Good morning, good noon,
Good noon.
and good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
respectively. Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga. I got that down in the bag.
Magandang
Magandang umaga. Good
tanghali.
tanghali noon.
Magandang hapon.
Hapon, afternoon. That's magandang
During
hapon.
the evening, there
And
is also
magandang
one evening,
agabi.
and that is magandang gabi.
I'm so smart.
Magandang
Gandang gabi.
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 Maganda means beautiful or good. The connector
Magandang.
ng is added to connect maganda and gabi.
I have to learn about
In
that
formal
NG.
situations, you
Maganda.
just need to add po to the Filipino greetings I've already mentioned.
Magandang umaga po.
Magandang araw po. Magandang umaga po.
Magandang araw
Magandang
po.
tanghali po.
Po.
Magandang hapon po.
Magandang
Magandang
gabi
gabi
po. Yes.
Are you ready for more? Next are some greetings we use when leaving. To say goodbye
Ingat.
in Filipino, we
Paalam.
say paalam.
Paalam po.
Paalam. We also
Paalam.
have sige, mauna na ako. Literally, all right, I'll go ahead. And it's a more casual way of saying goodbye.
Sige. Sige na.
Sige,
Sige.
mauna
Mauna
ako.
na ako. Like I.
Finally, we have hanggang sa muli. Meaning, see you again.
Hanggang.
Hanggang sa muli.
Hanggang sa muli.
Again, to make these formal, we just need to add po. Paalam po.
Paalam po.
Sige, mauna na po ako.
That's too fast. Sige.
Hanggang sa muli po.
Hanggang sa...
Now you can greet people in many different ways in Filipino. Let's review them all again. Here are the greetings we use when meeting people. Kamusta? Magandang araw. Magandang umaga. Magandang tanghali. Magandang hapon. Magandang gabi.
Gabi.
When leaving, we have
Paalam.
paalam. Sige, mauna na ako. Hanggang sa muli.
Hanggang sa muli.
For greeting people who are older than you, just add po.
How do you know if they're
It's easy,
older
isn't
than
it?
you? It's hard to see.
Now, a famous greeting you might hear in the Philippines is mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Literally means live, but
Live.
it's used to mean welcome.
Mabuhay.
It is used in formal situations like when welcoming an audience during events or when welcoming people into the country, but not necessarily when welcoming guests to your home. In the last lesson, we learned the most common greetings in Filipino. Do you remember them? In this lesson, we're going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? This phrase can be a lifesaver. The majority of Filipino people understand English, but if you ask in Filipino, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's the informal way to ask it. Nagsasalita ka ba ng Ingles? Nagsasalita ka ba?
Nagsasalita ng Ingles.
Let's break down the sentence. In Filipino, the verb can come before the subject. Nagsasalita means
Nagsasalita.
speaking, followed by ka, which means
Ka.
you.
You.
Next, there is ba, which is the question marking particle. After it comes noun, which acts as an object marking particle, marking English, which, as you might have guessed, is English. Another common way to ask if someone can speak English is, marunong ka bang mag-English?
Marunong.
Literally, this means, can you do English?
Can you do English?
Marunong ka bang
Marunong ka bang
mag-English?
mag-Ingles?
Now we're going to make these sentences formal. Filipinos follow the Spanish custom of changing a singular pronoun to plural in order to show respect in formal situations. So we change ka to kayo, and
Kayo?
then move it after ba. We also need to add po as a sign of respect. Everything else stays the same. Nagsasalita po ba kayo ng Ingles?
Nasasalita.
Marunong po ba kayong mag-Ingles? Nagsasalita
Nagsasalita
ng Ingles?
ng Ingles.
Marunong po ba kayong
Marunong.
mag-Ingles? If you want to be even more formal, you can add mawalang galang lang po before the sentence. It means, excuse me, mawalang galang lang po. Nagsasalita po ba kayo ng Ingles? Excuse me, do you speak English? Mawalang galang
Mawalang
lang po.
galang po.
Marunong po ba kayong mag-Ingles? Here are some common responses you might hear. Oo.
Oo.
Yes. Oo.
Oo.
Konti. A
Konti.
little.
Konti.
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 Hindi.
Hindi. No.
No. Hindi.
Hindi.
Now it's time for Erica's tips. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can use this question with any language you need. Just substitute English with Espanol for Spanish, Hapon for Japanese,
Japanese hapon.
Italiano for Italian, Aleman for German, and so on.
Aleman.
Now you know. Hanggang sa muli.
Hanggang sa muli.